Hi guys, it's Winnie from BellaSunshyn. This is the last video of our Junk Journal January Journey series. I had no idea that such a journal will give me so many mixed emotions. I am thankful, relieved, sad, and happy all at the same time. I've enjoyed working on her, and I'm sad that this is going to be the final video. But I am happy that I get to keep her forever, and she'll be around for me to look at any time. I wanted to do a video on what the journal looked like before and what it looks like after. Before we do that, I would like to go over on a couple of things that I've learned working on this journal. Like, for instance, I really love using this jean button closure. I think this is really something easy and simple to do. I would highly recommend if you guys are trying to get ideas on of course I'm having issues getting that removed. If you guys are looking for an easy closure for a book, this would be it. It's a very easy process. It's durable, and even with this elastic here, I can actually use a ribbon if I wanted to and use it to tie it for this, which I think I'm going to end up doing, but I am looking for a ribbon that has a yellow color to it. If you guys haven't seen the beginning of this journey, I will link the playlist below, and you guys can watch on how I added this closure to this journal. When I started this book, I actually had the signature all together, and I grunged it up using hammer, ruler, scissors. Then I used the distress oxide spray or the stain or the ink pad to give some of the colors of the signature. I like the grunginess of the journal, of the signatures. I like that it gave a couple of characters to each pages. Like, I just love how, you know, this looks like it was meant to be there. I had one that accidentally folded, so I did enjoy that process. The only thing that I would do differently would be how I use the distress inks, the spray. I was concerned that it wasn't dripping enough in the center. As you can see here, you can see a couple of where the distress ink is right here. And so I was really focusing on spraying, putting some ink on each pages. I wouldn't do that again on another journal. It might be a waste of supply, because with this one, I have some of the pages totally covered. And if you look at here, you can't see any of that stuff. So I might have just wasted my supply. So I would just wait till you work on that page to see if you need more, then you can always add on. So like this one here, I didn't cover it up, so you can see a lot of the distress ink that happened. The other thing that I was concerned about when I was making the signature was that would my paper be strong enough? I was worried that it wasn't going to be strong enough once I put pockets and other stuff in it. But again, nothing to be worried about, because you're going to end up straightening your pages when it comes to it. Like this one, I cover one side and the other side is not covered. Other ones could be totally covered. You might add gesso to it and it's going to make it stronger. The other thing that I was concerned about was being too busy. There was I used a lot of book and I think some magazine. I was worried that it was going to be an issue. Like you can see here, this was a gardening book. I was worried that how am I going to cover it, or is it going to be an issue? Again, if you don't like what it looks like, you cover it up with gesso or with another paper. So nothing to fear. Or even if you had, if you decided to use a lot of just blank pages, I don't think it would matter either, because you can always use stamp. I would say when it comes to making your signature is use the paper that you have, what you like, and then that is it, because you are going to change it anyway. I did enjoy working on this book randomly rather than, page 1, page 2, and things like that. So I think it helped my creative mind to be different, and it didn't I wasn't stressed about, oh, what am I going to put on this page? So I allowed the book to speak to me. The dangle over here, surprisingly enough, this was actually, I thought this was going to be a problem, but I really enjoy having this. I love playing with it. I love just, moving it aside. Would I make another one for another journal? Absolutely. I think this was a lot of fun for me. It made a big difference working on this book, I think. Let's see, what else did I have? Oh, the most important thing is going to be the spine. The spine on this was only about an inch. I thought maybe that was enough, but in reality, I think the next time, because my hand is small, 3 inches thick is going to be way too thick for my hand. So I'm thinking I'm going to start making journals with 2-inch spine thick, because when you have this open like this is about 6 to 7 inches. So I think I need to make my spine a little bigger. I did enjoy the soft cover. The cover I was able to manipulate to kind of, however I want to sit on. And I don't know if you guys can remember, this was actually a lot longer than my pages. Like right now, you see how this is kind of sticking out more. It was a lot further than that, but because of the book getting thicker and thicker, we were able to maneuver this to kind of fit in the spine. So my recommendation is always make your cover a little bit longer, especially if it's soft cover. Make it a little longer, so that way when it gets fatter, your front is not going to get shorter and all your paper will be coming out. What else did I learn on this book? I did learn on this book that I am not a writer. I like to journal with personal pictures or mementos. So as you guys can see on this journal, there's a lot of pockets and a lot of tags or note cards that I place in there, because what I like to do is actually work on a page, make it the way I want it, and then have a tag or a note card to be able to write down why I'm showing this particular thing on this page. Or if I wanted to remember, who this is and who these people are, then I have a little card that I can just take out and look at it. So, I think that's about it that I wanted to share with you guys. So let's go ahead and do a flip through of before and after. much for being part of this journey with me. This was a lot of fun, and I hope you guys enjoy looking at B. Until next time, happy crafting.